Global Ethics Corner from the Carnegie Council.
Global problems need global solutions. Just ask members of the G20 or the United Nations. Both groups were founded on the assumption that multilateral cooperation is key to solving major international challenges. There's just one problem. Multilateralism isn't working. The last global agreement that included specific commitments and concrete benchmarks was the Millennium Development Goals. That was passed in the year 2000. Since then, multilateral summits like Doha and Davos have amounted to lots of promises but little action, which is why a growing number of analysts are questioning the merits of multilateralism and advocating something called mini-lateralism. Proponents of mini-lateralism say multilateral negotiations have grown too inclusive. They warn that new actors like the BRICS and NGOs like Oxfam have made the search for common ground on contentious global issues impossible. More players mean more conflicts and ultimately less consensus. So mini-lateralists recommend restricting the number of negotiators to those countries actually capable of enacting policy change. In other words, major world powers. It's that last point that has outraged critics. They say mini-lateralism is unethical and anti-democratic. Take the issue of climate change. Multilateral negotiations currently include small countries like the Maldives. As an island state, the Maldives will be one of the chief beneficiaries or losers of any climate agreement. But since it doesn't have much geostrategic power, mini-lateralists would exclude the Maldives from negotiations. Critics say that's unjust. Proponents of mini-lateralism make a different ethical argument, however. When it comes to tackling global challenges, they say we have to sacrifice fairness for the greater good. After all, an undemocratic deal on a subject as important as climate change is better than no deal at all. As analysts debate the failings of current international negotiations, what do you think? Is multilateralism in peril? Does mini-lateralism offer an ethical alternative? Marlena Sperry wrote this week's Global Ethics Corner. I'm Terence Hurley of Carnegie Council.
Made possible by the Carnegie Council for Ethics in International Affairs. Post a comment at www.carnegiecouncil.org.